we celebrate Kylan and my daughter and my bonus son today and be joyful for a joyous occasion when our mom is not doing well. My mom is not, she has not these last 2 weeks, and I've been telling y'all, so, you know, I try to keep y'all in this with us as much as possible. And the reason why you haven't seen me on here with my mom like I usually do is because these last 2 weeks, she hasn't been doing so good. And the nurse said today that she's concerned and that my mom is really declining. So, how do people still celebrate and honor things that are celebratory in the midst of trying to process what's happening with your mother or your spouse or your someone that's super close to you like this? Like, this is very, very difficult and challenging. And the best thing that I know how to do in these moments, obviously, I'm a praying woman. Y'all know that I'm a woman of faith. And so once I got off the phone this morning with my sister and the nurse, I said, you know, God, we've been praying and praying and praying, all of us. But I don't want my mom living in such a way where she is suffering. I know my mother so well. I probably know my mother better than anybody else. My mom and I were super close, or we are extremely close. My mom and I have been that way forever, like this. I'm the baby that came when she didn't believe she could have any kids. So we were super, super close. So I know things. I've had all the conversations with her. My mom and I used to talk on the phone together every single day from the day that I started being able to talk on the phone. If, you know, like when I worked somewhere, even though we lived in the same house, when I was working at Pepco, I was like 19, I think. And me and my mom would carpool together. I would carpool with my mother and her, Miss Barbara, Miss Lola, and I think it was one other lady that used to be in the car with us. So this is, I'm just letting y'all know, like, me and my mom have been like this, right? And so on a day like today, when I need to celebrate my grandbaby, but also process what's going on with my mother, it's hard. It's a hard balance. But my mother would tell me, I remember we've had conversations before she got to this point. Right now she's nonverbal, which breaks my heart. She would say to me, baby, it ain't nothing you can do. You need to go and enjoy your life. She would always say, because I did whatever I wanted to do and when I wanted to do it. And if it was something that it was outside of my control, she said I would not let it hold me hostage. When she first got sick, she used to say, why are you up here at this hospital every day? Don't you got a boyfriend? Don't you got a husband? Don't you got kids or something? Why are you here? She's like, I'm good. Go do what you need to do in your life. She's always said stuff like that. And I remember, y'all, when I was, I don't know, I was probably like in my 20s, 30s, I don't know. But I used to say all the time, Mom, I couldn't live without you. And she would be like, don't say that. I'm like, Mom, I couldn't. I used to always say, when they take you, take me too, because I'm going with my mother. And she used to always come down hard on me when I would say that. She would be like, don't you say that. She was just like, you are a mother now to your own kids, and don't you say things like that, right? And I would be like, Mom, I'm serious. I can't live without you. And if you ever in a casket, I'm going in there with you. And she said, well, that's dumb as hell. She said, why would you do that? She's like, why? That don't make sense. What, both of us need to die? She's like, that's stupid. She said, because I damn sure ain't going in there with you. She said, if you go before me, I ain't getting in there with you. She said, and you my baby. Oh my goodness. Just thinking about all of the things that she has taught me makes me smile, She's my favorite girl. She is my favorite girl. She has been my favorite girl since she gave birth to me. And she's just not herself. She's not